Students called into Student Judicial Services will first meet with the case administrator. The case administrator will decide whether a violation was committed and what sanction to give to the student. A hearing is an option in two cases. One case would be if the student committed an academic integrity violation and wanted to dispute the findings. The other case would be if a student committed a non-academic violation and received expulsion or suspension as a sanction and wanted to dispute the findings.
The hearing will take place in a conference room, not in a courtroom.
The Office of the Dean of Students will email the student with the scheduled hearing date at least 10 days before. At least 5 days before the hearing, the student will have the opportunity to submit a list of witnesses to testify on their behalf, the name of an advisor if they choose to have one, and any documents they will submit as evidence. Those present at the hearing are the student, the hearing officer, the case administrator, and whatever witnesses have been called. The student may also choose to have an advisor present at the hearing, however, that advisor may not speak on behalf of the student. The hearing begins when the case administrator reads the complaint against the student and the hearing officer tells the student his or her rights. Then the case administrator and the student make opening statements. After this, they each present evidence and witnesses. The hearing officer may ask the case administrator and the student follow-up questions. Finally, the case administrator and the student make their closing statements. The hearing officer will then assess the charges and sanction and notify everyone once they have decided whether either to uphold or overturn the initial decision.